guys, so today for the internet we're gonna be finding out what exhaust fits this Duromax 500. So I picked up one of the 459 Predator OMB warehouse exhaust with the wider, stud phalanges. It didn't come with studs, but we're gonna see right now if it all lines up, and if it does, then well, I guess I'm gonna go buy some studs. So 13 millimeter for the exhaust here. Take out the exhaust here. Looks like a pretty wide port. It does look like the exhaust holes match. I guess in whatever direction you want to put it. All right. Got the flange. And voila. Let's see if I stand on my boat here. Got a better shot for you. So, it looks like it fits. So a Predator 459 exhaust will fit in whatever direction you want to put it. So if you want to put it like that, more toward the long tail. If you want it over here, put it over there. I think that's the direction I'm going to end up putting it. But it looks like, yeah, fits perfectly. But now we got to find out what studs fit that. All right, so find out what exhaust studs these are. So right now I'm doing the double nut method. Take out the. All right. So we got one out. Try not to damage this guy. Try not to damage it up too much. So, that is the exhaust phalange for there. So the holes fit up, but as you can see here, the exhaust tubing itself is a little bit bigger. Like it's just that little bit bigger. All right, so this is the exhaust phalange gasket. Let's trace that guy around. So the actual exhaust phalange itself is 1 1/4 piping. This is a GX 390, and that's an 1.1 tubing. And you can see that side by side, so that's why the GX 390 won't quite line up because of the wider studs. This is the 459 exhaust, and it lines up pretty good. It at least covers the hole, and the studs line up, but there's a 1/4 of an inch of constriction at the tubing itself. So we'll see if that creates any exhaust problems, because you're condensing it down from a 1 1/4 to a 1 1/8 tubing. But it looks like the holes line up just fine. Some grade 8 bolts that line up with that thread pattern and size. And these are going to be the new exhaust studs. We put the exhaust studs to about that tight. I'm pretty sure there's a real torque spec or something, but I'm just gonna put them tight enough, and they have lock washers on them. We gotta tighten this guy down. Alright, it's got this little lock washer on there, so I guess you hand tighten that on. Tight as it will go. And then you take this little lock washer, so it appears the Predator 459 exhaust will work on the Duromax 500. All right. So appears to work pretty well. No issues. What would be really nice is to cut it off right here, weld it into a long exhaust over here. I hope that answers everyone's questions. So the Predator 459 exhausts do fit the Duromax 500. And then next step, I think we need to get rid of this goofy airbox and put a nice PWK or Makuni carb on here. Give it some extra juice. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, bye.